Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm going to be making this wreath with you. This is kind of just like a craft with me, not really necessarily a tutorial. But yeah, I'm just getting some wreaths ready for a craft show that I'm doing next weekend, and I just kind of wanted to get a video up for you guys. And I just wanted to show you this really cute wreath. It is simple, yet very embellished. So if you want to see how I made this, then keep watching. So what I've done here is pulled out everything that is related to my elf theme. I have some legs from Dollar General. This little guy's from Dollar General. This is a pick from Walmart. These are from Dollar General. The dog is trying to eat them. Also from Dollar General. This is from Dollar Tree. I have mesh from Joann Fabrics, which I know we're definitely going to be using those three things. I have this ribbon from Joann Fabrics, this ribbon from Dollar General, and this ribbon from, once again, Joann Fabrics. And you also need a rotary cutter, a pair of scissors, some zip ties, some tinsel stems or pipe cleaners, and a hot glue gun. Also not pulled out yet are some Christmas ornaments. So let's get started. As always, I'm starting out with a 14-inch frame from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna put this aside. Here is our ribbon. Or not our ribbon, our mesh. I have no clue what I'm doing today. So I think for this one I want to do ruffle method. And I don't know if you can tell or not, but this is really just gorgeous mesh. I got this morning. All the mesh and the ribbon are buy two get three free. So I got two rolls of deco mesh and 3 rolls of ribbon, and it cost me $20. So that wasn't so bad. Excuse me. So all I'm going to do is take my rotary cutter and cut this at about 10 inches long. So we're going to need 12 bundles of this. So you need 24 cuts of this. So for this wreath, I think I'm going to do the ruffle method. And I think I want to do it a little bit differently this time. Instead of making the blossoms ahead of time and placing them onto the wreath, I want to kind of make my own work wreath. So all I'm doing is sliding this tinsel stem, see, underneath the 2 middle bars, and I'm going to come up and meet them so they're even, and then I'm just going to twist it. So now this is secure here. It's not going anywhere. And I'm going to put 2 of those on per section of the wreath, because we're going to put 2 bundles in each section. So I have that done. And now for the ruffle method, I'm just going to lay this out. I'm going to put my thumbs right at the start, and I'm going to start scrunching with my fingers and holding it at the end with my thumbs. So now I have this. Just hard to see. There we go. And what I'm going to do is come over here, and I've already started this, so I'm going to attach this on to a pipe cleaner. I'm twisting, and I'm going to leave the pipe cleaner going how the mesh is going the long way, just like we would for a blossom that we pre-make. And then I'm going to take the other piece and lay it across the other way. So each piece of mesh, one is going horizontally and then the other one's going vertically. So I've already done 2 sections, so this is going on 3, so I'm going to do this all the way, there we go, all the way around the wreath, and then I'll come back. So I have that whole wreath form full. And now we're going to start making little accents here. So we're going to make some curls just to shove around the wreath, because the wreath is white. but I did want a nice big fluffy ruffle, so I used the larger mesh for that, and then we'll do the smaller mesh for the little curls to pop some color into it. So the way that we do curls is cut it just long enough to make it curl. You don't have to cut it very long at all. I could actually do sunburst for this too. That might be fun. No, we'll do curls. I don't like the sunburst. So I'm just gonna take it and roll it. That's it. That's all it takes. And I'm gonna do, I think I want to say 4 pieces per section. Yeah, so we'll do that. So it's gonna get hard to see here now. Okay, so here's a little pipe cleaner right here. So I'm just gonna take those 4 pieces of mesh that we just curled up. I'll put them right in this pipe cleaner and twist it nice and tight. So now we have a little bunch in here. So I will make 12 of these bunches to go in every one of those tinsel stems that we have in here. So I started to put 12 of those on there, but I didn't like the way that it looked. It's just too monotonous. So I'm gonna make a different kind. I cut 6 pieces of that rope ribbon from Joann's. I've cut 6 pieces of this ribbon from Joann's. You can do whatever tail you want to do on this. I think I'm just gonna slant them. Nothing crazy for these. I just kind of want it simple. So I've just slanted them. And then I'm going to take 2 pieces of this striped red mesh here. So I'll do 2 pieces of this. 1. And I'm doing the same exact thing. I'm just curling it and I'm using my fingers to hold it. So 2 pieces of that, a piece of this ribbon, and then a piece of that rope ribbon. And then we'll put those in the empty mesh bundles. I just went every other with that green bundle that we were doing. And I'll fill in the rest with these bundles. There we go. So I'm gonna put 6 of these. The whole wreath is full now, so there's 6 of that first bunch and then 6 of the second bunch on there. And now we're just gonna attach this sign here, and all I'm gonna attach it with is some hot glue. It's super lightweight, and this Gorilla Glue really attaches right to this mesh. So I don't really question how well it holds. So I just have Gorilla Glue loaded into this. And I've laid it on here and kind of just like tucked it in where I want it. And all I'm gonna do is go ahead and lay some glue down and let it catch the mesh. Same thing on the sides, just let it catch the mesh. Do it on the top. So like I said, it's super lightweight, this sign, so it doesn't really take much to catch it on to the wreath. You could use tinsel stems and attach it that way too, but this is just as good, honestly. So this is attached now, it's not going anywhere. And now I've made a bow. Not a fancy bow, but just a little bow. And I'm going to shove that in somewhere. And again, I'm just going to use these little tinsel stems that are still exposed to just attach that. So let's get out our Christmas balls and our other little embellishments and start embellishing. So here is our final product. I did opt out of putting a bow on it. I opted out of putting a lot of things on it actually because I liked it just like this. It's really full and has a lot of embellishments, but it's also simple at the same time. And this is going to look good for people that have a darker door like I do. I have a black front door, so this would look really good on a black front door because the base is white. But I just want to show you, I did attach that little floral stem. I cut it up into different pieces and I added on a whole bunch of different ornaments. And this is that vase filler from Dollar Tree. So I kept with the color theme. And yeah. This was kind of not really a tutorial, but more like a craft with me, and I hope you guys liked it. I did have fun doing it. So, thank you for watching. Have a great weekend.